it and run. I'm gonna get out of here. Oh! I'm stuck! I'm stuck! I get to fight the next round.
Hi, I'm Evan and I'm currently studying in SIM, doing computer programming in gaming and multimedia development. I first started at 40k when I was 14 years old, thanks to the introduction of Dawn of War when it first came out on PC. That was in 2004-ish. And then from then, I took an interest in 40k on the tabletop as well as on the PC. On the tabletop is much more interesting, I find, because not everyone's units are the same uniform, bland color that you're kind of in the box of what your computer programming can do. The ability to hold and create something original is very, very, very important to me, and I think that's one of the biggest drivers for me so far. Say now I want to move these guys into this building here. We do something that's called a difficult terrain test, where we roll 2 dice, and then now we take the highest dice, which is 5 inches. So now we move 5 inches up. So you move forwards, and then you move 3 inches up. So now this guy's in the building. This guy can reach the building as well. But since the rest of them are too far away from the building to meet up, now they can only move as close as possible to keep in touch with those 2 guys up there. Next we have flying. Flying is done pretty simple. You just have to say, oh, this guy has wings and now he wants to fly instead of walking normally. So your maximum flying normally is about 12. So usually you just measure from where his head is or where the center of his base is, and then you just move him forward. It's pretty straightforward. Now say these guys are fighting among themselves. So usually the guy at the highest initiative will be the leader, and now he has to fight against, for example, this guy. This guy, the leader will swing first because he's the higher initiative. So say he has 3 attacks, you roll for him. Is your close combat skill against his close combat skill. So 2 attacks go in and 1 fails. Now they take their turn to attack back, and then we follow the same procedure of rolling the hit, rolling the wound, and making the saves that are required of the target. These guys are my Rubric Marines, the guys behind him, and the guys that are following him. This is my Chaos Demon Prince that everyone likes to make fun of because his name is Fluffy. Statistically speaking, he's not meant to succeed, but otherwise I find him pretty fun to have around. These guys are Obliterators. They are your bread and butter units that you kind of must have for Chaos Marines to stand a chance of winning a game, because these guys bring all your big guns, your anti-tank weapons, your anti-air weapons, your sniping weapons, everything they'll bring on these 3 models alone. And this is the Rhino, your general troop transport. And usually I use it to pot around like 1 batch of the 1,000 Suns that I bring. For me, most importantly is that I get to meet new people. If not, I'll hardly ever get out of the house at all. I like having things I can hold in my hand. I like being able to say, hey, this is my work, this is on the table. It may not do as well, but this is still my work, And then you take a certain pride in that, being able to show off what you got, what you have, and how you do things, stuff like that.
So in X-Wing miniatures, there are a lot of iconic ships that appear in the movie. Ships like the X-Wing, and all the pilot cards that come with them as well. Famous pilots like Luke Skywalker and his little robot pal R2-D2. There are also other bigger ships in the game as well, like the Millennium Falcon. Of course, piloted by Han Solo and his furry friend Chewbacca. And of course, Darth Vader himself. Initially, I'm more interested in animes and so on. And what got me into this game was I saw this teaching video online by FFG. Then I saw that the gameplay was pretty interesting. So within that week, I went down to Battle Bunker and I got myself the core set to have a try. So the moment I opened the box and I did a little bit of left hand versus right hand, then I saw for myself that the game was really very interesting. It really captured my attention. So immediately after I opened that set, I went back to the shop and got a second set. Firstly, you will need to find a like-minded friend who shares the same interest with you. You will need to get this thing called the core set. It actually gives you all the things that you need to start off the game with. And there's a very nice bundle of 2 TIE fighters and 1 X-Wing inside it. So with the core set, you'll get a feel of the game and see whether is it something that you enjoy playing, whether you like the game's mechanics and so on. Afterwards, there are a lot of expansions that you can grab. And things just slowly grew from there. Like every week I would just get one extra pack. Every 2 weeks get another one, and sooner or later I have a very big collection right now. So it was after playing this game and knowing more Star Wars fans that I actually got into Star Wars as well.